As we continue to come out of this season together and enter into the next, I just want to remind all of us that in a sense, we're all new now. Like we're all new now, meaning that if you were with us pre-COVID and you've been live streaming ever since, in some ways you're coming back to a church that's made up of a lot of different people, and you're going to find yourself thinking like, wow, there's a lot of people here I don't know and have never seen. If you've joined us during COVID, sort of the remnant that came week after week, 40, 60 people, and now you're thinking, wow, there's a lot more people in this church than I realized there were. There's a lot of people here that I have never seen and don't recognize. And even those of us who knew each other before COVID hit, a lot has happened in the last 15, 16 months with new jobs and new houses and new babies and new gray hair, at least for me. And it can be easy to be like, hey, what's your name again? It's like, bro, we were like best friends a year ago. You don't know who I am anymore? That's the sense I'm talking about here. Like, we're all new in a sense, which means it's going to take all of us banding together to introduce ourselves, to reaching out, to being hospitable. And so when you find yourself coming in on a Sunday, sitting next to people, especially those who might be sitting by themselves, see them like yourself. Like, we're all new now. If you don't feel like you know anybody, other people probably feel exactly the same. We're all coming out of the COVID cave. Welcome to those of you. This is your first time back, by the way. We're all seeking to create new rhythms of life and new rhythms of worship and reinvigorating, rebooting our relational connections. And so as we go into this summer, let's view this summer as a sort of relational reboot, if you will. Just encourage you, maybe even as you're thinking about Sundays, to show up a few minutes early on the lookout. Create space to be able to connect with those that are here. Maybe even make a goal of like meeting 1 to 3 new people every week that you didn't know previous to Sunday. Or after the gathering, at least the last couple of weeks, there's been a sort of informal meet and greet that takes place in the parking lot for at least 30 minutes. So if you want to participate in that, head on out to the parking lot. It's now an extension of our common space. If you're comfortable doing so, maybe invite somebody to go for a walk or coffee or grab a bite during the week, or have somebody come over. Just get creative, because in one way or another, we're all feeling just the awkwardness of this season. And so we just kind of need to name that and lean in together as we seek to reboot our shared life together. Does that sound good? Let's be relationally proactive. Let's be intentional. Let's be on the lookout for each other. And I know that if we do that, we're going to come out of this all the stronger because of it.